Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis, the movie lover here. Welcome back to another movie review. This is on a film that, I'm not embarrassed that I'm about to review this movie. I'm not. I'm really not, cause screw it. And I agree with the back of here. If this is a chick flick, then call me a chick. That's what a man said, named Joe, on the back of this Blu-ray box. Bridesmaids. See, it says it right there. This contains the limited edition pop art. I think you might have seen this in stores sometimes. I actually have like four or five edition, or 4 or 5 pop art things, including one of them. This is one of them that I have right now. So, Bridesmaids stars. Bridesmaids was a pretty big success at the box office, making over $166 million in the U.S. I'm not sure how much worldwide, but it was pretty big at the box office. Critics loved it, and got a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, and pretty much it was nominated for 2 Oscars at the time. I don't know, probably for Best Original Song or Score or something, I don't know. Now, Bridesmaid stars Kristen Wiig, who leads the cast as Annie, who's a maid of honor whose life unravels as she leads her best friend, Lillian, played by Maya Rudolph, and a group of colorful bridesmaids, played by Rose Byrne, who I think is a great actress, Melissa McCarthy, who I think is also a great actress, except in Identity Thief, and Wendy McLendon Covey, and Ellie Kemper, who's on and they're on a wild ride down the road to matrimony. Annie's life is a mess, but when she finds out her lifetime best friend is engaged, she simply must serve as Lillian's maid of honor. Though lovelorn and broke, Annie bluffs her way through the expensive and bizarre rituals with one chance to get it perfect. She'll show Lillian and her bridesmaids just how far you'll go for someone you love, which is actually kind of a heartfelt moment. Yeah, a comedy can have a heartfelt moment. Hell, even more. I mean, Tucker and Dale versus Evil was a horror comedy, and that definitely had heart to it. But that contains more than that. It's actually very funny too. And even though there's a shit joke where there is a poop joke where they have food poisoning, and Melissa McCarthy takes a shit in the sink and a woman takes a shit on the street. But hey, you do not see it. And they're that's pretty much the only poop joke. And I wasn't all that bothered with it, to be honest with you, because there was a lot more funny moments. Okay, like when Christian Weeks gets drunk on the plane, and she had too much to drink and she feels nice and stuff like that, and her big freak out when she finds out that a friend is taking her best friend to Paris. Like, her freak out with that was just, you see, there can be this definitely shows how funny women can be, because women are really funny. You see, the other women is just an embarrassment towards women, telling them that they can be all psychotic to men and stuff like that. No, that's not what they do in this movie. And that film is PG-13. This film is rated R. But this film certainly has heart to it, believe it or not. And it was actually comedic gold from here and there. And the performances actually do work. This is one of the funniest movies I've seen um, this past decade. I gotta say, I kind of liked it more than Ted. I said it. I literally said I thought this was a little bit better than Ted. Yeah, I'm not sure if I would say this is my favorite comedy of this decade. I've seen a lot more better I've seen better comedies of this decade, like Spy, like with Miss Melissa McCarthy. But you know, Paul Feig, I can say, definitely did a great job directing this movie. And I really don't care if it's a chick flick. Some guys do like chick flicks, and I could say it was really funny too. Like when my dad saw like I got this, I told him that I get this, and he was like, Bridesmaids, and I was like, it's supposed to be funny. And no, I'm not you know showing my dad off, no. But guys like this, guys don't like movies like this, but I'm a guy who actually liked a movie like this. So yeah, I gotta say, it's a really funny comedy. Some of the jokes can be a little cliched at some points, like the shit joke. If they had just left that part out, it still would have made the movie good. But hell, it certainly is a comedic masterpiece, in my opinion. I'm going to give the movie a 4 out of 5. It's a really well-made movie. I recommend it if you haven't seen it. Definitely, even though Melissa McCarthy isn't actually the main actress in this movie, but hey, I'm surprised that Rose Byrne was in so many comedies, like the two Neighbors movies. The only time I've seen her was in the first two Insidious movies, but hey, she knows how to be funny. She knows how to be fucking funny. So yeah. Oh yeah, also I really liked Rebel Wilson in this movie, which is another movie that has Rebel Wilson in it, Pitch Perfect, which I will be reviewing. But yeah, this is pretty much the same Blu-ray, and it's has the same features. I mean, except it just has a different pop-out art. I didn't get the DVD case, which they have at Big Lots, because I don't like Blu-rays that just use DVD cases. I mean, they have uh, four. I have four with Blu-rays that have DVD cases in them. But yeah, that doesn't matter right now. But yeah, definitely check this film out if you haven't seen it. That's all I have to say. Word out.